Welcome back to my podcast, Naomi Takes America. I'm Naomi Watanabe. I'm a Japanese comedian and I just moved to America last year. I started this show because I need help learning how to live in America. Each episode, I get to talk to my fans about American life. And with each episode, I think my English is getting a little bit better too. I want you, the listeners, to help me grow like a Tamagotchi. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Okay, today's podcast is special guest. Yeah, welcome to my podcast.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm looking forward.
Thank you. Sensei. Teacher.
No.
Yeah. Steve is your YouTuber?
Sort of. Yep.
Yeah, YouTuber. He is so many language speaks. How many do you speak language?
Well, certainly 12 languages I could easily turn on and speak in now. And then there's another 8 or so that I maybe need a day or so to refresh.
Yeah.
The languages that I'm working on right now, like Persian and Arabic, I'm not so good at. But yeah, say 20.
Yeah.
Some
20.
quite well, some not so well.
Wow.
20?
You know?
Yeah, 20.
Oh my God.
And really good speak every language. And I saw your YouTube maybe 3 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I know you. And
Oh, okay.
he said, English, of course, and Japanese, Chinese, and so many languages, right?
Yeah, French, Russian,
Yeah.
lots of different languages. German, Swedish, Greek, Romanian, whatever.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. How get there so many language? I thought, but maybe 1 week ago, I posted video on YouTube and Steve comment. Thank you so much.
Oh, no, not at all.
Yeah, and you live in United States?
No, I live in Canada.
Oh,
In Vancouver.
Canada. Oh, nice. Thank you for coming
I've
today.
been looking forward to it.
Yeah, and Steve's Japanese is so native. Steve さん、今日はありがとうございます、本当に。
いや、とんでもございません。大変楽しみにしてます。
いや、ありがとうございます。
すごい。
いや、しかも、very formal style is so difficult
Yes.
Japanese, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, and my mother is Taiwanese.
Okay.
I sometimes speak Mandarin, but your Mandarin is so perfect. I'm so surprised. Yeah. And why you so many speak language?
Well, it was just circumstances. When I was young, I got very interested in French, so I went to France, did my university training in France. I
Yeah.
lived there for 3 years.
Uh-huh.
Then, as a Canadian government trade commissioner, I was sent to Hong Kong to learn Mandarin.
Wow.
And so then my wife and I, we moved to Japan. So I lived in Japan. I
Yeah.
did business in Japan. And then, once you realize that actually learning languages is not so difficult, you have to do what you're doing. Just go for it. Listen, read, speak. Don't worry about the grammar. And the brain learns. That's the amazing thing. The brain will learn.
Wow. How long takes one language?
It depends on the language. If you have a lot of vocabulary, say in your own language, say an
Yeah.
English speaker
Mhm.
learning Spanish, it
Uh-huh.
may only take 6 months to a year because half the words are similar. But if you're a Japanese speaker learning English,
Mhm.
all the words are new. There's no vocabulary there
Yes.
for you, so it takes longer.
Yeah.
And also the writing system. If for an English speaker, any language that's written in the Latin alphabet is easier.
Oh.
When I learned Russian, Chinese, Japanese,
Yeah.
Korean, Persian, Arabic, the writing systems are different.
Oh,
So, because for me, reading is a big part of language learning.
yeah.
And so getting used to a new alphabet is very difficult. So it depends. It depends. It can take anywhere
Wow.
from 6 months to 3 years. And we are always
Really?
improving. We are always improving. We're never perfect.
Yeah. How long live in Japan?
Okay, I lived in Japan for 9 years.
9 years.
Yes.
Oh.
And before I went to Japan, I could already read the kanji because I had learned Chinese.
Oh,
So I had a
see.
big advantage. I had a big
Easy,
advantage.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But
Uh-huh.
still, language. So even at that, I could have business negotiations kind of in Japanese after a year or so.
Mhm.
But still, to understand the, melodrama on TV would take
Oh,
much longer
yeah.
because language is also kind of understanding the context, understanding
Yeah.
everything that's happening.
Yeah.
A Japanese person can almost anticipate what someone's going to say in a
Yeah.
melodrama because the Japanese person knows that
Mhm.
context, right?
Yes.
So it's a whole total process of kind of getting used to a language. It takes time,
Oh.
and you're never perfect.
Oh, I see.
But you're doing very well in your English.
Really? What do you think my
Yes, you do.
English?
No, you do very well because you're not afraid, and you
Uh-huh.
can only get better. You won't get worse. You can just keep going. You'll just get better and better.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think? I more learn English, but I
Yeah.
speak here and sometimes study English.
Right.
But yeah, another
What else?
what else might
Yeah.
try learn English?
You're doing the right thing. Don't study too much. To me,
Oh,
you have to listen and read and
Uh-huh.
spend time with people, of course, which you're doing.
yeah.
And some of these expressions, for example, you just said right now, what else? Okay, what else? It's
Uh-huh.
not obvious that that's how you say it, but
Uh-huh.
those are just expressions. That's the natural phrasing. What else?
Yeah.
And as you hear what else, what else, what else, as you hear these phrases over and over again in different contexts,
Yeah.
your brain, you have to trust your brain. The brain will start to create patterns so that when you want to say
Oh,
what
I
else, you'll just
see.
naturally say what else.
What
But you
else?
can't study a list of phrases and hope to remember them. That's not how it works. You just
Oh,
have to engage with the language. Listen and
Yeah.
read, listen, speak
yeah.
slowly without worrying.
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden, naturally, you'll say what else.
Oh,
The next time you want to say it, you'll forget. And
I
you'll forget the next
see.
time.
Yeah.
But eventually,
Yeah.
you'll say it naturally.
おー、何度も挑戦。
挑戦しないといけない。
挑戦、喋る。So many speak and so many listen and
Right.
so many challenge, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, no embarrassing. Yeah,
No, don't get embarrassed.
Yeah.
No, don't be shy.
yeah.
Although you're not
don't be
shy, so that's not a
Yeah,
problem.
I'm not shy.
Yeah.
Sometimes shy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if you first language one, for example, you go to first time Hong Kong and
Yes.
you learn Mandarin, right?
Yeah.
But first time is maybe don't know, right?
Right.
All kanji, but you
Right.
were not scary.
No, I wasn't scared. I mean, I was at that time, the Canadian government paid me. That was my job. So every day I would simply learn. Learning kanji is just a matter of time because
Oh,
you learn, you forget, you learn, you forget, you learn, you forget
uh-huh.
with the kanji, right? It's
Yeah.
so difficult,
Yeah.
but it's just time. So I wasn't afraid. I just put in the time. I'll eventually learn.
Uh-huh.
It's the same. Recently, I started learning Arabic and Persian.
Uh-huh.
So the writing, everything is noise. I don't understand a thing, nothing, zero.
Uh-huh.
And the writing system is different. But we have on our website, Link, which is where I learn languages, we have these mini stories with
Yeah.
lots of repetition.
Uh-huh.
When you start, you need lots of repetition. Lots of repetition. And later on, then I read things of interest, listen to things that interest me. But at the beginning,
Uh-huh.
you need simple stories with lots of repetition because repetition is good for the brain. The brain needs two things,
Yeah.
repetition and interest. Repetition and new things. So you need to combine repetition with
Uh-huh.
new things.
Oh,
And
okay.
just listen and read, speak.
Oh,
Trust your brain.
oh.
Trust your brain.
I have a question. What's
Yeah.
repetition?
Repetition.
Repetition. What mean?
Yes. 繰り返して繰り返して.
Oh,
繰り返して繰り返して.
repetition is 繰り返す. Oh,
The
I
brain,
see.
no one, it
Yeah.
likes repetition.
Yes.
繰り返し。
Yeah, yeah,
And it
yeah.
likes new things.
Yeah.
新しいもの。
Oh.
The two things you need to maintain.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's interesting. Yeah.
Mhm.
Reputation is so important.
Important.
Important. No, important. No.
Not impotence.
Important.
Impotent is something else.
Sorry, important.
Important.
Important. Yeah.
Important,
Oh,
yeah.
reputation is
And
important.
now, I'm not going to correct you,
Uh-huh.
but there's two words that can sound similar, but they're not.
Yeah.
Reputation
Uh-huh.
and repetition. Okay?
This is
So
another name.
reputation
Uh-huh.
is what people think of you.
Yeah.
You have a good reputation.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Everybody knows Naomi.
Uh-huh.
At least now I do. And repetition is 繰り返し. So reputation and repetition.
Oh, I see. So reputation.
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 And reputation. で、繰り返しが reputation.
Repetition.
Repetition. Oh,
Repetition. Okay.
okay. I get more repetition.
Repetition.
Repetition. Repetition. Yeah. What's your happy story? You speak 20 language.
So yeah, why am I happy, or what is my sort of satisfaction? Okay, It's at two levels. One is that I learn about the cultures, I learn about the history.
Yeah.
The people come alive. Like if you say to me,
Yeah.
someone from Iran, I have no idea. But once I speak Persian,
Yeah.
those people come alive.
Yeah.
Same with Japan, with France, any country, people, you learn the language, you get closer to those people. The second thing is, in Vancouver here,
Yeah.
we have a lot of immigrants from Iran.
Yeah.
If I walk into a store and the store clerk is Iranian and I speak to them in Persian, in their language,
Yeah.
they are so happy.
Yeah.
They're so nice to me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's fun, you know? That's fun.
Yes, if you speak Japanese for me, I'm so happy. Yeah, because I don't speak English. Yeah, I'm so confused. But you speak Japanese. I'm so help me.
You know, it's always easier to communicate in your own language.
Oh,
Always.
I
Of
see.
course, we feel more relaxed.
Yeah.
Even if I speak Japanese or French, Chinese, I speak
Yeah.
quite well. It's easier to speak in your own language.
Oh.
However,
Yeah.
when we speak in a foreign language, of course, it's more difficult, and we make mistakes, and
Yeah.
we feel more nervous.
Mhm.
But that's part of the process. We
Yeah.
have to do that.
Yeah.
If we want to be relaxed the whole time, then we'll only speak our own language. And there's so many rewards from speaking other languages. We have to accept we won't be perfect. We'll make mistakes.
Yeah.
We won't understand.
Yeah.
All these things, but it's still worth it because the rewards of speaking these languages, the rewards are so great.
Oh my gosh.
So we just have to do it. That's why I admire you. You go to the States, just do it. Get some things wrong. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Don't worry about cultural differences. Don't worry about any differences. Just
Yeah.
enjoy connecting with people one-to-one.
Yeah. But what do you think? Japanese comedy and American comedy may be very different, right?
You know what? I mean, I've seen comedies in different languages. You laugh, I laugh. Let's say that there's 20%
Yeah.
that doesn't connect,
Yeah.
but 80% connects.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. That's I both my wife and I, we've watched Japanese comedies and we laugh. Maybe some of the jokes we don't get, but by and large, comedy is comedy.
Oh.
People are people.
Yeah.
Similar situations. 80%
Oh.
the same. 20% is kind of.
Wow.
I mean, I watch American comedy. Lots of it I don't like at all. Don't find it funny. Not at all. So
Why?
It's kind of, I don't know. I just find I like Italian. It's just, I find a lot of the American comedy is just too obvious. It's not very subtle.
Yeah.
So, I mean, people have individual tastes, you know.
Yes.
You can't say but obviously a lot of people like American comedy, but I'm not I would never, when my wife and I watch Netflix, we never watch American shows. 見ない。そんなに見ないですよ。そんなに面白くない。
You are so funny. Oh, I see. But I'm so jealous for you because I love comedy in the world, but
Right.
I don't know the language. Yeah, you know, but you get all language and you knows raw comedy show. Yeah, you
Right.
get. I'm so jealous. Yeah.
Well, you're much younger than I am, so you've got lots of time to learn.
Oh, yeah. And what's your favorite word? Japanese
Yeah, favorite word.
or strange Japanese?
You know, like I find in Japanese, what's very nice in Japanese
Uh-huh.
is how certain things are kind of indirect and kind of stated, not stated.
Yeah.
What's not stated is kind of what the real meaning is.
Uh-huh.
So that whole indirectness is kind of nice.
Yeah.
And I just thinking about it now,
Uh-huh.
you know, one example is the expression okage-sama de.
Ah, yeah.
Okage-sama de. What is okage-sama de?
Yeah.
Your honorable shadow. Okay?
Yes. Google. Google.
So your honorable shadow.
Yes.
Of course, what it means is
Uh-huh.
thanks to you, right?
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Yes.
Thanks to you. But it doesn't say that. And there's so many. If I were to start thinking, you know,
Yeah.
Gokuro-sama deshita, whatever.
Yeah.
But okage-sama de, I think is a really good one because it's the words,
Yeah.
literally word for word. If someone is learning Japanese and then they look up the word kage-sama, they wouldn't know what it means, right?
Yes. Shadow. Only shadow.
Yeah, honorable shadow. Okay.
Yeah. Japanese people is maybe 相手にそう思いやる言葉が多い。
Yeah, there's a lot of words that are for other people.
Yeah, there's that too.
Yeah.
That's very much part of the sort of
Yeah.
sense of politeness.
Yeah.
But the point, what I was referring to again was the sort of indirect, you know, the unstated, the ma, you know, the things that aren't said
Oh.
that are a large part of the meaning.
Yeah.
And when you get used to Japanese, and the same with any language, when you get into the culture of the language, it's very enjoyable. Like every language has its own way of saying things, its own culture. And it's a delight to experience this Japanese sort of indirect communication style. It's not like, you know, bang, hit you over the head.
Uh-huh.
It's more indirect,
Yeah.
which is very nice.
Oh,
very nice.
Wow. And I have a question. What's your most difficult language?
Yeah, I mean, languages are difficult for different reasons. Like the Slavic languages have very complicated grammar. You know, Russian, Ukrainian, Polish. Grammar is very complicated. Words change in different situations in the sentence.
Wow.
You know, Chinese, grammar-wise, is very easy.
Oh, easy.
It's just the characters. You have to learn the characters, right? Japanese, yeah, the politeness thing, but the keigo and whatnot, but you get used to that.
Yeah. Wow, you have so many language, but important is repetition, right?
Repetition.
Repetition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Any new word that you learn, you will have to hear that word, read that word at least 10 times. Don't even try to remember something that you've just learned because you won't remember it.
Okay.
And if you make a mistake, you'll make the same mistake again and again and again. That's normal. And maybe 3 months from now, the word repetition will be just a normal part of your English. You won't even think about it. But if you try, I'm going to remember repetition, reputation, you won't be able to remember it.
Oh, no, not serious. Not serious. Repetition.
Don't try to remember.
Yeah.
Just keep using the language, listening to the language, reading it, speaking with people, and slowly the brain will put it all together.
Wow.
Trust your brain.
Wow, I'm so inspired. I'm so powerful
Encouraged,
now.
I hope.
And I'm now so New Yorker. Yeah, like New
Good.
Yorker. Yeah.
Good.
But sometimes so nervous and sometimes so sad when I get English. Yeah.
Right.
But you are so, my father.
You have to enjoy.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is to enjoy the
Yeah.
language and don't try too hard to remember. Just enjoy it and slowly you will learn.
Yeah.
And it's slowly. It's not fast. Okay. That's
Okay.
the other thing. It's not
Yeah.
in 2 weeks, I'll be much better. No.
Okay.
It'll be very slow and gradual improvement.
Yeah, I try. And last question,
Yes.
erotic topic.
Sure.
Are you okay?
Okay. Whatever. Sure.
Yeah. Maybe another country has erotic word, right?
Right.
Yeah. Maybe you have 20 language, but
Mhm.
how do you learn erotic language?
Mhm.
Another country?
I have to confess. To me, I'm not aware of any erotic language. Eroticism is a part of intimacy. It's a part of feelings. There's no particular word
Yeah.
or language.
Yeah.
There's a situation which we're all well aware of when we, there's not eroticism is healthy.
Yeah.
But I don't have any particular words that I would call erotic language. You can be very erotic using very simple language. You don't have to.
Yeah, because I always so confused. If I together an American guy, but
Uh-huh.
I don't say the erotic word. Sometimes I say Japanese word.
That's good.
Really?
Well, sure.
Yeah.
You can't. Eroticism includes touching.
Oh, touching
So
is
it doesn't matter
worldwide.
what you say. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter what you say. It's how
Oh.
you react and touch and whatever. Behave. So the words don't matter.
You tell me touching style,
Yes.
not only language.
Body
No,
language.
Yeah, body language.
Body
you
language.
teach me body language.
Body language. It
Yeah.
works in all languages. Same body language
Yeah.
in Japanese and English.
Yeah, on point. Yeah, you on point. Yeah,
Okay.
sexy time is no word, no sense.
Exactly.
Only touch.
Touch.
Oh.
Exactly.
I understand. Thank you.
Okay.
エロティックな話しちゃって。下ネタがすごい好きだから。でもやっぱり下ネタは世界共通ですもんね。
ね。
ね。
Worldwide.
Worldwide. Erotic word is worldwide. Okay. Do you have last question?
Nothing. I'm very impressed with your program to go to the States and
Yeah.
live there and
Yeah.
basically connect with people. I
Yes.
think that's a great initiative. And I wouldn't worry about the language. The language will gradually improve.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said, I lived in Japan for 9 years.
Yeah.
I can't say that I liked everything in Japan,
Uh-huh.
but I focused on things that I liked.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go to the States, or now you're in the States, you're not going to like everything.
Yeah.
But I think whenever we live in other countries, it's important to focus on things that we like, because there will be things we don't like.
Oh.
And so I tried, certainly in Japan, focus on the positive.
Mhm.
And I think that's good advice for anyone going to another country.
Yeah.
Don't get too worked up over cultural differences and things that you don't
Mhm.
like or whatever. Or, like people think if they go to Japan, I have to be polite and I have to do this and that, or
Yeah.
I'll offend. Nobody, Japanese don't care. Just take your shoes off when you go in their house. That's the only thing. Everything else doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's my feeling. Don't have to
Wow.
go. You don't have to try to be too American. You just be
Yeah.
Naomi. When I was in Japan, I was Steve. I didn't try to pretend that I was Japanese.
Yeah.
But you naturally, just by being there, you start to
Mhm.
become a bit more like them.
Yes.
It's inevitable because we're with them all
Yeah.
the time. So you imitate the language.
Mm-hmm.
Language is part of the culture.
Yeah.
You naturally start to imitate some of their behavior. So you're still the same. I'm still Steve.
Yeah.
But when I'm with Japanese people, I'm a little different. And the same with you. You'll find that as you live in the States,
Uh-huh.
you don't have to change. You have to deliberately, I'm going to try to be American. That won't work.
Yeah.
But you will naturally become a little bit more American in your language
Uh-huh.
and in the way you behave. And that's the fun. That's what's fun
Yeah.
in living in different countries.
Let's do it. Yeah.
All right.
We can do it.
We
Yeah.
can do it.
Yeah, we can do it.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Steve.
Okay, I enjoyed it. Thank you.
ありがとうございました。本
ありがとう
当に。Thank you
ありが
so
とうございました
much.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, this is Sheena, the producer of Naomi Takes America. Naomi is dying to speak with her fans, and maybe that could be you. If you have a funny story about an experience you had that is quintessentially American, we want to hear it. Maybe it's a family vacation gone totally wrong or a cringy story about high school prom. Whatever it is, we're looking for folks who can bring a fun energy and something interesting to share with Naomi. You can find the submission form in the show notes. Now back to the show.
Wow, 20 language.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Genius,
Genius.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's so casual about it.
Yes, and he's Japanese, so perfect, right?
Mhm.
おかげさまで Maybe American people, yeah, maybe they don't say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because very Japanese style.
Mhm. I wanted to ask him how he would translate よろしくお願いします
Oh, よろしくお願いします。
right?
よろしくお願いします is we all time say that. よろしくお願いします but not American,
Yeah.
not English.
I don't know how to translate it.
Yeah, I know. But よろしくお願いします is so many scene.
Uses?
Yes.
Yeah.
よろしく is like so casual. And よろしくお願いします sometimes casual. More formal is よろしくお願いいたします is so formal. Too hard Japanese. But yeah, maybe he knows.
How to translate it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another よろしくお願いします for Chinese. よろしくお願いします for Russian. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so many
Yeah.
language.
Yeah.
Yeah. But today I'm so excited. He's so nice. Everybody's father. Yeah.
The world's father.
World father. You know, if I got 20 language, maybe my world is so changed. You know?
Yeah.
So many friends, knows all countries comedy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I mean, he understands the world in a way that
Yeah.
we can't, you know?
Yes. He lived in Japan only 9 years. Only 9 years, but he's Japanese perfect. Yeah, maybe I want to be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, in America version. Yeah. Wow, language is so hard. Yeah.
I really liked his advice of just like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You'll just learn as you exist. Being around other people that speak it, you'll just learn.
Yeah. And mistake, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mistake is of course.
Yeah.
If you want language, don't be scared. You know, because my English not perfect, but I get podcast and I communication for American people. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody not angry,
No.
not mad. Yeah. First impotent. First important.
Most important?
Most important is communication.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not perfect language. Yeah.
Yeah. The point is to communicate with other people.
Yes. And not scary.
Yeah.
And もう一個言いたいのが、もう日本語で喋ってるけど、もう一個言いたいのが、人それぞれ勉強のレベルは違いますし、人それぞれに合う勉強方法もあるだろうし、だからスティーブンみたいに20カ国語喋れるのはもうすごすぎて逆に異常です。What's happened? だけど、you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody has a different way of learning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Slower, faster, yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, look me. I live in here 1 year, but my English pronunciation is good,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
But my grammar,
No.
No good.
It doesn't matter. I mean, you can speak to people. You can speak to an American person
Yes.
and have a conversation.
Yeah.
And that's what's important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Important. You know? Yeah. 今頑張ってさ、勉強してる子たちもいると思うけど、みんなで頑張ろう。私たちがいるよ。ね。自分一人だけじゃない。私たちもいるから、一緒に頑張っていきましょう。これは別に英語だけじゃなくても、他にもいろんなランゲージだったりとか、いろんな受験もそうだし、勉強しなきゃいけない。でも人生って、life is always running.
Yeah.
But take it easy.
Take it easy.
More fun. 楽しくやっていこう。ほら、私見てみなよ。こんな英語適当に喋ってんのにさ、笑ってんだぜ。ウケるよな。Okay. And thank you so much. And Steve? いや、スティーブのおかげでテンションが爆上がりしました。はい。And he teach me erotic mood. Touch. Body touch is so important, right?
Body language is universal.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much. Good night, America. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any funny stories to share with me and want to be on the show, go to naomitakes.america.com or see the link in our show notes. Follow me on Instagram at Watanabe Naomi 703 and don't forget to rate and review the show. Naomi Takes America is delivered by Spotify's podcast production tool, Anchor.